Everybody, I am Daniel and I am back. And today I'm going to be telling you that it's that time of year again. WWE 2K and 2K Studios just announced that they just announced that what you're going to be getting WWE 2K26 next year. If I have to predict what release date we're going to get for the month, I want to say probably in the middle of March or probably in April, because they usually have WrestleMania during March and April, and it usually comes out during those time periods. But anyways, I'm going to be giving you my predictions of what we're going to get in WWE 2K26. So let's begin. Number 1, Ozzy Osbourne. Now the reason why I'm saying Ozzy Osbourne, because they should probably do a tribute to him by playing most of his music for the soundtrack in WWE 2K26. And I think that kind of makes sense because to tribute him and because he died earlier this year in 2025. We might get a possibility of having a Hulk Hogan showcase this year. But to be honest, the problem about that is that we already played most of his matches in 2K24. So they might give us new matches of Hulk Hogan. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But might be a possibility that we might be getting matches from like SummerSlam to like WrestleMania, maybe some like matches from SmackDown back in 2003 because Hulk Hogan returned to the WWE back in 2003. Maybe some like other matches, and probably makes sense to give us like tributes or like maybe give us like a little memorial package, like a video package when you boot up the game and it shows you like past history of Hulk Hogan. And yeah, maybe that would be a possibility. Anyways, so what matches are we going to be getting in WWE 2K26? Well, I'm predicting that intergender matches are coming back to the game in 2K26. Now, what are intergender matches? Well, it's basically a guy and a woman having a match with each other, and it has no limitations, and in either give them titles from the opposite division in the game. The other matches that I think that might be coming back, ambulance matches, casket matches, the bloodline match probably. Let's see what other matches. They'll probably add like new matches for TEA 2026, such as a light whip match, a Inferno match, a 3 Stages of Hell match, probably give us new locations for the backstage blah option in WWE, because to be honest, I love the backstage blah in this game in TEA25 because it gives you like free range. But maybe give us like other locations besides the parking lot and the entire backstage arena. Maybe give us like a restaurant, probably like a bar, what other places can I think? Maybe like Graveyard, or probably like outside of the stadium, such as like for, like, what am I talking about? Like, let's say that you're going to, a world tour in, like, Paris or something in the game. And the game gives you a option to fight, like, in the streets of Paris. Maybe, like, you get the opportunity to fight in the Eiffel Tower, probably. Or places like New York, or the Grand Canyon, you know, places like that. I know that's not going to be an opportunity, but hey, it would be awesome if we get, like, other locations such as, like, those locations besides only fighting in the backstage area, like the locker rooms or the parking lots. It's because that most video games these days are getting, like, more, getting, like, more enhanced and being, like, trying to take stuff to the next level. And it'll be awesome if WWE video games can do the exact same thing too. That's why I thought TK25 main menu statements, well, actually main menu options, was going to be like the island. You know, that mode that they announced last year in TK25? Yeah, I thought it was going to be like that. Kind of like what Dragon Ball Z Fighters did with its game. But in order to play the island mode in TK25, it's basically its own separate mode. And the problem is that you have to get a PlayStation 5 or a Xbox Series S and S to be able to play that mode. I haven't seen Let's Plays of it, but I think it's okay. It was really good though. And new Superstars. A lot of people thinking that we're going to be getting Superstars from AAA and TNA. Because WWE just signed a new deal with them. And to be honest, that is a possibility. We might be getting superstars such as Joe Hendry, the Hardy Boys, Mr. Iguana, probably like superstars like that. And in case you're wondering, just because a WWE superstar is fired or got fired this year, doesn't mean that they might not be coming back. Because remember, we had a lot of filings in, there were a lot of filings in WWE last year. And most of the wrestlers that got fired were still in the game, such as Baron Corbin, Shotzi, Apollo Crews, Cedric Alexander. And there might be a possibility of them coming back for just only the game. Because they signed separate contracts from the WWE. So we might get a possibility of seeing old tag teams and previous wrestlers making it back to the game. But are we going to see wrestlers from like the 1980s or the 1990s, like, are we getting new legends? In my opinion, yes. And the legends I know that might be coming into the game are legends that just got announced in DLC, including the new wrestlers that were also in DLC, such as the Motor City Machine Guns, the New Age Outlaws, Mark Henry, Victoria. So there might be a possibility of them being in the main game, even though that they were DLC this year. So that might be a possibility. But are we gonna see Mickie James in 2K26? To be honest, since that they signed a deal with AAA and TNA, that might be a possibility. But there is one wrestler who just signed a Legends contract earlier this year. I'm predicting that Kelly might be in the game, which would be amazing. No, Beth Phoenix is not going to be in this game because she signed a deal with AEW. The only wrestlers I know that just got transferred or had their contracts ended in AEW that I know that might be in the game is Mercedes Moné, also known as Blake Monroe from AEW to WWE, and she's in NXT. But anyways, I'm pretty sure we're getting new wrestlers from like NXT. We just had a brand new tag team champions from NXT Showdown, which were the Hardy Boys. Oh wait, no, they lost their title belts to the Dark Side. That's a actual tag team name. But anyways, new arenas. Which arenas that we're going to be getting? I'm predicting that the arenas we're going to be getting are the arenas from 2025, such as Clash in Palace, Elimination Chamber, Crown Jewel, Survivor Series, arenas like that. But the previous arenas that we might be getting, such as Royal Rumble, Vengeance, Backlash, No Mercy, probably WrestleMania, like older WrestleMania shows, like WrestleMania 4, 5, whatever. SummerSlam from like 1998. Monday Night Raw from 1997 through 2001. SmackDown from 1999 through 2001. We might be getting arenas from like 2002 through 2005 from the Western era. Yeah. But what will the title belts be? Well, since that we have been signed with AEW and WWE, there might be a possibility that we might be getting new title belts, such as title belts from TNA and AAA. Because we do have some wrestlers in the WWE that have those titles now, such as Dominic Mysterio, Twit Williams, and I wonder who else. A tag team. Chelsea Green won a tag team title belt with someone from AAA, which I don't know what title belt it was. But yeah. Are we going to be getting the Speed Championships from like the men's and women's from WWE Speed that happened on Twitter or X or whatever that app is called? That might be a possibility. I mean, the last champion that we had from WWE Speed was Lola Vice, so there might be a possibility. They might be bringing back double championships. Okay, now that we're done talking about exhibition mode, let's talk about universe mode. I'm pretty sure it's time to combine my GM with universe mode. Just let us have like 3 ranges, and maybe universe mode can have like its own shop, like its own like shop mechanic, so you can unlock WWE superstars. Yes, I'm aware that the shop mechanic also works on universe mode as well in the video game. But would it be amazing if you combined GM mode with universe mode, so that it will be like you're building your own show? Like, you go to universe mode, you go to universe mode, and it tells you, oh hey, Which mode do you want to do? Do you want to do the classic era, or do you want to just stick with one wrestler? And if you choose, like, you can do like every single matches with different wrestlers. It will say, okay, which era do you want to do? Which title belts do you want to put on your shows? Which rivalries do you want to make? Stuff like that. I think it would make sense if they combine Universe mode with My GM mode. Maybe if you want to make your own shows in that mode, if they decide to introduce it, then it would be like My GM mode, which means they would give you like probably like 500 million or 300 million or 400 million. How much points they give you in the game, stuff like that. They should probably change the name too, if that's a possibility. I'm pretty sure that they should call it like My Season mode, or my something. Let me think of something. My Entertainment mode, or something like that. Sorry, I had to burp. And it kind of makes sense to do that, because you can like make your own modes and make your own TV shows playing Universe mode and My GM mode. My GM mode, I think it's alright. It's just basically the same thing over and over again for like the past few games with My GM mode. That's why I think they should combine it with Universe mode. Anyways, if I had to choose which mode to get rid of, please get rid of My Faction. No, seriously. The only problem that I have with the mode My Faction is because you have to make a separate account in order to activate that mode, and that is kind of dumb. And yeah, I don't know anyone that plays My Faction mode in any WWE game from 2K22 through 2K25. And lastly, My Rise, or My Will mode, or whatever whatever you want to call it. They're probably going to add a new story. We don't know what it is yet, but if I have to guess, it would probably be a story of John Cena's farewell tour. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they're going with, saying that since that you've been watching WWE for like the past few months in 2025, you get an opportunity to play John Cena's final farewell tour. And it will give you an option to like customize your character and stuff like that. Actually, to be honest, that would actually make sense. But what would be for the women's section? That's a tough one. Maybe it would, for the women's side of the section of My Rise, they will probably like see if you're available to go after the women's championship or the women's world championship. I don't know. I did hold a rumor saying that Chelsea Green wants a match with John Cena, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Anyways, all in all, I'm so excited for 2K26 to come back. To come out in next year, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to be coming out in the new systems such as Xbox Series X and S, and the Switch 2, and the PlayStation 5. And it might come out from like older systems such as the Xbox One and probably the PlayStation 4. I have no idea, but it might be a possibility. I heard a rumor saying that the servers for like the PlayStation 4 might be turning off in the near future. But anyways, yeah, those are my predictions for WWE 2K26. Oh wait, who's going to be the Hubble Star? Well, if I have to predict who's going to be the Hubble Star of 2K26, it has to be CM Punk. He is the brand new World Heavyweight Champion, and just like in 2011, he wants everything. So there might be a possibility of him being the Hubble Star in 2K26. For the last time that he was the Hubble Star in a WWE video game was 2K14. But Daniel, he's already in a Hubble in a WWE video game. Yeah? Same thing with Roman Reigns and John Cena, but they'll also been in the Hubble of WWE video games twice. So I'm not surprised if CM Punk is on the Hubble this year. Anyways, those are my predictions for WWE 2K26. Next time, I'm going to be doing How to Fix Total Drama All-Stars. I hope you have an amazing day today. Always be a champion. And, yeah, you have a nice day, everybody. And I'm out.